Do a couple diagnostic with the radio. The factory radio, when it came in, does not have power. And I forgot to tell the customer that it could be the amplifier, which I should have told him that. But so if you're gonna hook this aftermarket radio up and there's no sound still, you want to check and make sure your blue wire right here is hooked up. So your remote, usually it's blue and white from the radio, but this is blue. So this is blue and white right there. What that does is the blue and white will come up here on the bottom right there. It's a white color right there. So you need to hook that blue and white up to get to this white one. So this white one's got to have 12-volt output. So let's test it just for the sake of it. So I'm gonna probe this and see if I got 12-volt coming to the that white wire, okay? Because sometimes they can be bad from here to there. So it tests positive. So if you guys want a link to this, I can put a link to this one. This thing costs about $100, I think. Somewhere I will link it down if you want to buy one of these. So we basically got 12-volt going to the amplifier. Now let's go to the amplifier, because I checked everything, guys. If you guys know about it, maybe I don't see something that you don't see, or you know something that I don't know, post it under here so I can, you know, so it's better for me. But my way, I'm gonna go to the back. So I did check the fuse over here, but it wasn't it. I thought it was this one. I thought it was the third one right there, 20 amp right there, because I seen it blown. I was all happy, excited. I said, oh, I got it working. But nope, it wasn't that. So I come up here. I'm gonna test a lot of these I just bypass the amp, but it's a lot of work. Oh shit, I'm getting underneath here. So basically this 2-wire right there, it should have 12-volt when I test it. I'm not going to show you how I test it, because I just show you how I test it, and it's got no power. So I'm gonna cut this and see if I can jump 12-volt to it and see if it works. I'm right underneath here. I'm looking at this color right there. I got a tan and red, so I cut tan and red. I cut one at a time instead of two. So tan and red is the left rear, so it would be over here. It's gonna be light blue and dark blue. Okay, the darker color is positive in the back on all the Chevy, the older Chevy, not all of them. So dark blue and light blue. So dark blue will go to I think I bet this tan is negative. I should have tested. I'm gonna probe it and see if this tan is positive or the negative. All right, I found out the tan color is positive instead. So because I probe it and that's what it said, so that's how I'm gonna be doing it. So I'm gonna put the tan on the darker blue and then the red on the light blue. So you can hear that I got sound. And then I'm gonna tape it up. As you can see how I did it right there. You don't have to solder that. A lot of people want to show you, oh, let's solder that. So next I'm gonna do the left rear. So I got a tan, it's gonna be positive. It's gonna go to the brown, and then the white will go to this yellow. Is you going to hook up, let me see, this gonna be blue, it's gonna be positive, and light blue and black is gonna be negative. I'm doing it because I know this top one is positive side. So I hook up that blue and white right here. Okay, on this tan right there is positive and gray is negative on the front. Light color is positive. So I'm gonna hook up this blue and white to tan, and then green and black to the gray, and I crimp them. Next up, I got let me see, the green that I cut from this little plug. The green gonna be positive, so I'm gonna put the green to the light green. That green to the light green right there, dark green to the light green. And then I got that light blue and black. It's gonna be negative. I'm gonna hook it up to the dark green of that little tiny wire. So here I got everything hooked up right there. I'm just gonna tape this orange wire that I cut earlier. I'm just gonna crimp cap it. That way, if it's got some sort of power, it's not gonna damage or mess up anything. And then I'm gonna shove it back on here. It's gonna look like that. And make sure every speaker is working before you say you're done. Tell you, if you wear a hat, you're gonna lose your hat, because staying in there for 20 minutes or so, it's not fun, okay? Especially if you're a bigger guy or fat. You can call it fat. I mean, if you're a bigger guy, of course you're fat, unless you're big. But anyway, I got all the sound to work. All the speakers sound hit. And then also that way. Coming back over here, you see I color match. Basically, you can see this purple on this side, the yellows on this side. I ran the red wire over here to this fuse right there. This second fuse right there, that's when you turn the key on, it come right on. So, and that is how you hook up this wire. The radio that I'll be doing is this model right there. It's Nashville 140 Black Punk. It's one of these right there. What you want to do, you want to remove this beauty ring out right here. Then you want to remove this, oh my God, I forgot the metal bracket. See, that's a beauty ring. And then you slide it in here from the back. And depend on your radio, and then you just need the screw that came with the radio. This doesn't came with it. So I got to find a screw. There's 2 screws that you need. You just put it on right here. And then one back here. Make sure it's look good. Then you ready to put it back in. Came with the screw and the wiring, but I didn't really look. So I got one side, this side, and then I got the other side right there with this hole. So voila, now you're gonna have to cut everything except this one right here and this one right there. Everything else need to be cut. I use oscillating tool to cut that. And for those of you who doesn't know what oscillating tool, this is oscillating tool right there. So basically, for those of you said, hey, why did they do that? The reason they do that, because this other piece right there will fit any other car. I'm gonna have to take this out too right there. This 2, 4 right here. And if you don't have the right tool, what you do, you just take a sharp knife or blade and you just edge this right there a couple of times and then break them. That's the easiest way to do.